Hello, this is Rainbow Heart.
Hello,
Hello?
is this Linda?
No, this is Mariah. You may have a wrong number.
Oh, no, I don't. Hello, Mariah. How are you today?
I'm good. What can I do for you, and who are you?
My name is Sanctuary, and I am calling to inquire about your care packages.
About my what?
Your Sunset Guest House?
Uh-huh.
Um,
What was...
I I caught a vibration that directed me directly to this number, and hearing your voice, I know that I am in the right place, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that today.
Sure.
Now, what can you tell me about it?
About the Sunset Guest House?
Yes, I'm an animal lover. So I
Uh-huh.
started a menagerie of beasts. They follow me and they precede me. It's glorious. So what can you do for us?
Well, the Sun... We're a pet-friendly place, as
That's
long as
amazing.
there's not damage or dangers.
There's no damage. There is no dangers. I can tell you that. Can I just tell you what a few of my pets are named, and then maybe you'll get the idea?
Uh-huh.
I have pets named things like Grace, Elevation, Stratosphere. That's just to get started. I have nicknames for them, like Sweetness, Cupcake, Butterflies, things like that. So we are a peaceful menagerie coming at you today.
Uh-huh. And
Mhm.
just what kind of beings are you talking about?
Well, myself and my menagerie. So we travel and we spend peaceful time eating and contemplating, and it's more of an introspective thing, so we will not be in anybody's way. And I was just calling to get some information about your sanctuary, really. I think we were led
Uh-huh.
to it.
Well, tell me a little bit more about your animals. I need to get a
Okay,
picture of what you're really thinking about.
I understand. And I have to say, I am overwhelmed almost by your aura that I have. It's blasting me in the face, and it's amazing. I really appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm. Okay, so some people like to use what I call the P word, pets. I don't prefer that. My menagerie is, we are companions, so they are equal in my eyes. What specifically would you like to know about my menagerie?
Well, like what species are we talking about?
That's another word for us. So that's an S word, we call it. Species. It is
Well,
so.
what kind of animals do you have with you?
That's another word we don't use. That's an A word, we call it.
I don't care. Just tell me what you got.
Okay. Okay. I do love your energy. We don't call them animals. We all communicate and we commune on a level that does not require the label of that word that you just said. So I can come down to your level, I suppose, to
Yeah,
describe.
just do me a favor and come down
Okay,
for
let's
just
see.
a few minutes.
I
Just
do
tell me.
appreciate your voice. You have the most beautiful voice. Can you hear that?
Uh-huh.
It is good. Breathe in with me. Isn't it amazing to be alive?
Breath is wonderful stuff.
Mm. Oh, I love your energy. I love your voice, and I love what I'm hearing with the phone. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. I get a little distracted sometimes because I am overjoyed to be here. We were we used the A word, and that's why I kind of needed to take a second to disconnect, recenter myself. You would like me to describe the forms of my menagerie to you?
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can certainly do that. We are a multitude, and we are one. We have fur, feathers, whiskers, but one thing that we all have in common is love and heart. And so that's why we're calling you today, just to get a little more information about your sanctuary.
Okay. Well, it is a sanctuary. It's a safe place. And when I first came here 40 years ago, that was the word that I was given. That word, which many people tried to talk me out of, but there's no way. It's like
what
sanctuary
word was
is
that?
the word. Huh?
What word was that?
Sanctuary. So this is Rainbow Heart Sanctuary.
That's a wonderful word. Can you feel it when you say it in your heart?
Oh, absolutely. That's why I have kept it.
Breathe in with me. Go ahead. Let me hear you breathe. It's a beautiful thing. Anyway, continue.
So the Sunset Guest House is
I am so sorry
on the upper story.
Can I please ask you to speak a little softer? My energy is it's growing quiet. But please do continue.
The Sunset Guest House is very accessible.
Quietly. But do continue.
And it has 2 bedrooms, and it has a beautiful porch that overlooks the lake and is very secure as long as pets can't get through holes in the wire.
That word again. We don't like that word.
Yeah, well, it's just a word.
You know what? That is a beautiful thing. That is a wonderful sentiment that you've just. I really feel like you've opened my eyes to that. A word is only as powerful as you make it.
Yeah, and words are very helpful in communicating, especially
you are
long
incredibly
distance.
good at communicating.
So, what is it that you would like from me?
Well, my menagerie and myself, the reason we're calling you for more information is because we are feeling a surge. It is a dichotomy of, on one side, a vacuum, and on the other, a surge, which creates a pure flow of energy, which resounds throughout all of us. As we ring like a bell, furs, feathers, beaks, and all, we have become aware that our surging vacuous force is, well, it's pointed directly at you. And so we would like a little more information about who you are, what you stand for, and etc. Because we are to be.
Okay, tell me more.
So,
please.
What kind of meals do you serve down
Healthy ones, and I'm a very good cook. So I can do everything, including vegan, and I don't like to be asked to go deep into things like juicing because it's just more work than I am willing to get involved with most of the time.
You know,
but
it's interesting you say that because in the earliest, most primordial forms that you and I and everyone, is my menagerie, all of it, we've all inhabited forms that had to do that work to juice. Have you examined this, the juicing?
Oh yeah.
And
I'm all for juicing. I just don't do it with my guests.
You don't juice with your guests?
I don't do juicing.
Okay. If we got
yeah.
I feel such a connection with you. Is it possible that perhaps if my menagerie and I were to come down there and grow, nurture our connection, that possibly in the future, at some time, we could possibly juice together? You and I? Communing?
Well, I suppose so.
I do love your energy. You are filling me with your light.
And your name is Sanctuary?
My
Did
name
you
is
say?
Sanctuary. Yes, it is.
And where do you keep your physical body right now?
My physical body is one with the matter of my extrasensory terrestrial body. This is this is an awareness that exists in you and myself, and yet above, below, beside all of these. And what I want to ask you is, and please excuse me, I hate to use the N-word, but what was your name?
Mariah.
Mariah. Can you say it one more time?
Mariah.
I honestly feel like I could sit here and listen to you say your name all day. Oh, one of my menagerie has walked up. I think they would like to speak with you. Would you please listen?
Sure.
To commune? Okay, he's a quiet one, so please speak to him quietly. He's getting a little nervous. Just speak to him quietly, if you would.
What does this creature look like?
He's soft and small and white and has rusty red patches on his back. Go ahead and talk to him.
Oh, you sound very sweet. Do you like to be petted? Like to be touched and cuddled?
He loves the sound of your voice. You should see the way he's responding. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't know his gender. He's a little bit riled at that. We don't know his gender, do we? No, we don't. Would you keep talking to him for me?
Hi, little one. Don't be nervous. Everything's cool.
Ow! Fuck! He bit me. Fuck! That really pissed me off. Holy shit, I am fucking mad now. Anyway. So we're calling today to ask about the meals. That's what we were talking about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck! I'm really fucking pissed off. He just bit the shit out of me, and I'm really fucking pissed.
Well, why don't you go take care of yourself? And
I think
we can talk when you calm down.
Mariah, I think I can come back. The sound of your